out of that bag. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's broadcast of High Top Sports Network. High school football. We have the Armstrong Riverhawks versus the Penn-Trafford Warriors tonight for a WPIAL 5A Big East Conference game tonight. My name is Brian Schaefer, and I got my amazing co-host Corey Schaefer with me tonight. How you doing, Corey?
What's up, Brian? How we doing this evening?
Well, we're doing okay. We had a little bit of a camera issue. We had a camera fail on us, so we're using one camera tonight, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get much Zoom action going on. So we're going to do the best we can tonight, but it looks like it's going to be a good matchup. Armstrong is 3-5 currently, and Penn-Trafford is 7-1. So they are a pretty strong powerhouse team tonight. And hopefully Armstrong comes out to play, and that's what we're hoping for tonight. We're hoping for a good game.
Yeah, definitely the big dog that we're facing in the conference tonight. So, looking for a good, solid performance from the Riverhawks.
Amen. So we have about 12 minutes. Oh, they just kicked off. And here's the kickoff. Penn-Trafford, the receiver, up over the 30, tackled around the 30-yard line by Armstrong.
Tony Agamelli.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for Penn-Trafford tonight. And they'll start with the ball.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
And here's the pass, incomplete pass.
There's a pass from Nate Desmond, the senior, looking for Ben Grabowski, number 11, the junior, or number 8, the junior. On that one, incomplete pass to the left. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10 on this opening drive for Penn-Trafford, the Warriors.
All right, 2nd and 10. And it's a handoff to the ball carrier. Gets about 5 yards on that carry.
That was Ben Grabowski on the carry there. The intended receiver on the first down play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 here early.
So it'll be 3rd and 5 for Penn-Trafford. They have the ball at their own 35-yard line.
Desmond with 2 sidecars, 26 in motion.
Another handoff to number 8. He's got some running room up over the 50 and tackled around the 48-yard line of the Riverhawks.
Grabowski with a nice run off a left tackle there. Got about 17 yards on that play for Penn-Trafford Warrior. 1st down, moving into Armstrong territory.
And that was Ben Grabowski.
Oh, the ball's intercepted by Zablocki on the 40-yard line. Ran it back over the 50. Apology, folks. We're having some more camera issues. We're going to try and get them fixed as soon as we can. There's a tip pass in the middle of the yard, and Zablocki came down with it, ran it back for about 15 yards for the Armstrong turnover. They're going to start in Penn-Trafford territory here with a 1st and 10. I'll try to do my best to describe the action. We can go old school radio here for you, 1950s style. That's what we're going for. If I start talking old timey, Brian's allowed to smack me. But there goes Johnny down the sideline. I don't even know what that was. That was horrible. Whatever was going on there. Looks like we got a procedural penalty to start this drive. Let me see what they call. Looks like it's a 5-yarder on Armstrong. Gonna take it back to their own 47. It'll be a long 1st and 15 coming up.
All right, we got the camera back, folks. Thanks for being patient with us.
Looks like a handoff to Phoenix Wine Coop for about give a gain of 1 on that one. It's gonna be a long 2nd and 14.
All right, 2nd down and 14 for the Riverhawks. They have the ball at their own 48-yard line, close to the 50. And once again, we had to switch cameras on the fly. We got a camera fail on us, so we're doing our best we can up here.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're using the face cam right now and it's not the greatest view. I understand that, but we'll try to describe it as best we can for you.
That's right.
Because unfortunately, we went on a truck. We didn't bring the truck with us today.
Right, the broadcast truck.
The broadcast truck. We don't have one of those. So we had to react on the fly.
That's right.
Oliver in the shotgun here.
All right.
2nd and 13.
2nd and 13 for Armstrong. Oliver drops back, looks to the left, and passes incomplete.
A little bit high on that one for Caden Lewis, looking for him on the side. I think he was covered. That might have been good that it was thrown a little high there. Going to bring up a long 3rd down here.
And it feels like football weather tonight, Corey. It's a little chilly out.
There. I mean, I'm warm right now because the anxiety on your face as you were
trying to get stuff
I try not
fixed.
to say anything. I try to just be supportive and in the background.
Right.
Because I know that infuriates me when I'm trying to fix something and it's not fixing.
Right. We're going to do what we can at halftime, see if we can get another camera up and running. But for the time being, at least we're broadcasting right now. And
you can see shadows.
That's right. All right, Oliver drops back, looking over to the right side, and a pass is completed.
Theron Kupik.
Big pass play from Oliver to Theron Kupik.
Got about a little over 20 yards on that one. Great positive play for the Riverhawks.
Yes, sir.
Trying to turn this, the early turnover into some points.
That'll be 1st down for the Riverhawks. And the Riverhawks have the ball at the Penn-Trafford Warriors 30-yard line. Oliver in the shotgun. Hands the ball off to number 3, Phoenix Wine Coop. Picks up maybe a yard on the carry.
Got a yard there. I don't mind that, Brian. Running the ball early like they're doing, trying to establish the run.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's important for this team to do that. Rather than, they tend to run a lot of screen action and without having your starting running back here for now the second consecutive game. Yeah. It's tough. So, but I like giving the confidence to Phoenix and let them have it up the gut.
All right, folks. 2nd and 9 for the Riverhawks. Oliver rolling to his right. Sees the receiver open. He completes the pass. Breaks a tackle. He's still rolling. Tackle short of the goal line.
Theron Kupik just trucked a fella on the far sideline. Got a little yak on that one, my friend.
Yeah.
Nice little completion down the right side. He saw the defender, and he took him head on. Got himself another 3-4 yards. Going to be a 1st and goal.
Kupik's having a great game so far here in the 1st quarter.
Nice couple catches. One on 3rd down. That one there to set up a 1st and goal. Let's see what the O can do.
And we have no score in the game. We have about 8 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. Oliver, and passes batted away by number 61 of the Warriors.
That's
Aiden Corbett.
Aiden Corbett. Nice play by the 6'2 junior there. That's a tall fella. 6'2", 230.
Yes, he is.
I remember when I was 6'2", 230.
I don't remember that.
Nah,
I don't remember when I was 6'2".
Well, I wasn't quite 6'. I'm not quite 6'2". 6'1", 230.
There you go.
Yeah, I called that, my 26.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
last time I saw that weight.
Right. All right, 2nd and goal for the Riverhawks. Oliver hands off to Winecoop. And he's inside the 5-yard line, real close to the goal line.
About 2 to go there. Nice little run by Phoenix. Got inside, got hit, drug a guy for about 3 yards. Nice little run. Gonna bring up early 3rd and goal. And touchdowns are imperative tonight, Brian.
Yes, sir. Yes, they are.
Can't settle for field goals. And we are missing our field goal kicker this evening.
No Daniel Pearson tonight.
Daniel Pearson is out of tonight's game, so Oliver will be taking over those duties. So I look for them to go for it on every conceivable 4th down.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, 3rd and goal for the Riverhawks. And a handoff inside the 10-yard line, but he gets stopped. He fumbled the ball.
He fumbled the ball. I'm not sure who got it. Warren Johnson got the inside handoff after they faked the toss. And yeah, so it's going to be 4th down. It's like Warren must have fell on it. But yeah, I definitely saw a beanbag fly there.
Yeah.
So there was the ball's definitely on the carpet. No doubt about it.
Amen, my friend.
4th and goal here from the 7.
All right, 4th down for the Riverhawks.
Big play early on.
Oliver in the shotgun. Winecoop lined off to his right, and I think we got a timeout.
It's like the Riverhawks are going to take a timeout. So, whew. You okay?
I'm okay.
I'm okay. We're going to do our best here, folks.
Yes, we are. We're going to try to get the other camera up and running here at halftime.
Yeah.
See what happens here.
And we get here early. We don't, we were here a good hour before game time, so.
Yeah, sorry, we can't zoom in on this camera. This camera does not have zoom, so that's why we're going to try to get the other one up and running again at halftime and see if we can get better video quality.
I'd love to zoom in. I wish it was like voice activated. This is the face cam. This is the one you usually get our hugs on. We had to switch it at the last minute, literally 2 minutes before the game.
Yeah,
I'm swapping cameras around because the other one wasn't cutting it. So we'll try our best at halftime to get you better video. We apologize for that inconvenience.
Yes, sir.
Brian, you'll just have to describe things better. Close your eyes and pretend it's 1950s rural Pennsylvania. You're listening to the radio in Mom and Dad's living room on Friday Night Lights.
There you go.
Or
we could just go all radio.
Yeah, straight radio. Radio voice.
And Oliver looks at the corner of the end zone, back corner.
Incomplete, it looks like. Fell to the back of the end zone. Riverhawks turn over on downs.
Good strong start, though, by the Riverhawks.
Good start. I like it, but like I said, you need touchdowns in this game when you're up against a team like Penn-Trafford.
Yeah, Penn-Trafford being 7-1 and 2nd in the conference right now in the WPIAL 5A Big East. And the Riverhawks right now, they're sitting at 4th in the conference at 3-5, 2-2 in the conference. So right now they're 4th in the Big East 5A. So it'll be Penn-Trafford Warriors ball from a turnover on downs. And number 6, running hard for the Penn-Trafford Warriors.
It's number 5, actually.
Number 5, Cody Giacomelli.
Yes.
Big run by Cody.
Big run. Right, you're going to be saying that name a lot tonight, I believe.
I think so, Corey. I think so. So number 5 keeps it again. And he runs for about a 4-yard gain. 3 for home. No, they only gave him 2 on that. They only gave him 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. And we have 6:15 remaining here in the first quarter at Penn-Trafford High School. No score. Giacomelli in the shotgun. In the I formation. And he faked the handoff. And then he did hand the ball off. And the ball carrier was tackled at the 35-yard line of the Warriors.
Number 8.
And number 8.
Ben Grabowski.
Now, I was looking at their stats earlier, and he's one of their leaders.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
With my extensive research.
Yeah.
I recall that name.
Right.
My meaning standing in the pizza shop last night on my phone saying, "Ooh, that's
Checking
pretty
out
good."
the stats.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
All right, no score right now. It's 3rd and 4 for the Warriors.
5:23 left in the first.
And direct snack to number 8, Ben Grabowski. And he's tackled in the backfield for a big loss.
That's Parker Thomas again in the backfield there. Called his name a couple games ago.
Yes,
Had
we
a real
did.
good game. Good to see him with that. Called a sack, even though that was probably a run. But for a loss, so.
Big
Bring up,
play.
4th and 7 or 8. Looks like they're going to punt.
Riverhawks defense stopped Penn-Trafford on their first drive here. And here's the punt. Decent punt from the Warriors. And fair catch signaled by number 5, Quinn Olson for the Riverhawks.
So it's about where we started the last drive. Or the Riverhawks did, rather. So let's see what they can do with this. They tended to move the ball well early on Penn-Trafford. The Warriors stiffened at the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what we can do in the second. Camera.
All right, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks. Olson. Ooh. That was a fake handoff, and Oliver got smashed in the backfield. So that'll be no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Now he backed them up 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 13. At their own 36-yard line. 4:08 remaining in the first quarter. No score. Oliver in the shotgun. 3 wide set. Looking towards the sideline for the signal from the coaching staff. You might have to take a timeout here, Corey.
Well, I think something with the play clock. Whether it was
okay.
Oh, no. Yep. Looks like he took a timeout.
Timeout Armstrong.
That's our second timeout used of the first half already.
That's nuts.
About 3:50. At least it's the first half and not the second. They
Yeah,
tend to be
that's
a
a good
little
point.
more important towards the end of the game rather than the end of the first half. So.
Yep, good point.
Sorry, during the timeout, Brian's doing some surgery over here.
Trying to do my best here. See if we can get the other camera up and running.
Give it our all.
Yes,
Nothing
sir.
like a middle-aged man in panic. Let me tell you.
Yes. Yes. That is definitely true. Yeah. Well,
Something's wonky.
that one's wonky.
To say the least. Yeah, you think your camera view's bad now.
Yeah.
We'll play with it,
All right, here's Oliver. And he completes a pass, but he's short. Up the line again, way short. Hard tackle from the Warriors. So it'll be 3rd and 13 now for the Riverhawks at their own 38-yard line. And 3:25 remaining here in the first quarter. We have a 4 wide set. Oliver drops back, shakes a sack, steps up in the pocket, running with it himself. And he's tapped it at the 45-yard line. Good decision, though, by Jaden Oliver to get out of the way. Almost got sacked.
Yeah, good hard run there. Unfortunately, that brings up 4th down on their own 44-yard line.
So tough sledding here for Armstrong. They had a great first drive. Couldn't capitalize in the red zone. And now it's 4th and 5.
They're lining up for a pooch.
And we got a flag on the play.
We have illegal illegal procedure on the offense on that one. Unfortunately, because they had no one back.
Right.
For that one, that punt ended up dying on the 4-yard line.
All right, so still 4th and 5 for the Riverhawks. And they moved it back with a 5-yard penalty, so now it's 4th and 10. Ball moved back to their own 39, 2:14 remaining, no score.
Full punt position this time.
Yeah, decent punt.
Oh,
that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, catch interference there for sure. So that's going to give Penn-Trafford a few more yards from the spot of that foul.
Yep.
Some fracas almost broke out there at the end. Not quite a fracas. There you go.
A little bit of a fracas.
Getting a little bit of... Trying to keep the camera low enough to keep the whites out.
Yep.
Oh, black and white. We can really old-timey it, dude.
Yes, we can.
Ah, there it goes. I can't even make that voice, so I'm not even going to try.
Yeah.
The old-timey sports announcer.
All right, so Penn-Trafford will have the ball here. 2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. No score.
And Desmond with the pass to number 26, Nick Polko. For the first down. As soon as you touch that.
Yep.
You got a favorite. Doesn't matter.
All right, so 1st and 10 for Penn-Trafford. Number 26 goes in motion. Looking over the middle. Completes the pass to number 22, and he's going to roll into the end zone for a Penn-Trafford touchdown.
Jacob Briggs on that reception. Easy touchdown for the Warriors.
Well, that'll put 6 on the board for Penn-Trafford here in the first quarter with 1:16 remaining. That was Jacob Briggs with the touchdown reception, and the kick is good.
Kick is up and good.
So that takes the score to 7-0 Penn-Trafford.
Pretty impressive there. They didn't waste any time. Busted one up the middle. In for the easy touchdown, putting the Warriors up 7-0 early here.
Yes, sir.
With 1:16 left to go in the first quarter of this exciting 5A matchup.
Exciting game. So 7-0 Penn-Trafford to start the scoring for the game tonight.
Let's not forget about our sponsors, folks.
Yes, that is true. We'll flash
Save
them on
big
the
at
green.
Sprankles. We'll get them up on the screen for you, but I might as well talk about them since I was at a loss for words there, and you're plugging things in and out.
Yes. All right, here we go. Thanks to our sponsors tonight: Olson Chiropractic, Schaefer's HVAC, Ryan Bowser State Farm, River Forest Country Club, John F. Graff Insurance, Steiner Secco Law, Sprankle's Neighborhood Market, Steffi's Country Catering, Michaela Ann Photography, and Richard G. Snyder YMCA. So big thanks to our
Evan
sponsors.
Sadler about to kick off here to the Riverhawks. The ball's taken on the bounce. Flag on the play. And I did not get the license plate of that truck.
No, not at all.
Coming in there, that was number 19, Mason Sanders, on the return for Armstrong. And he met an abrupt end just over the 30-yard line, and looks like we got an illegal block of some kind. It's going to move the Riverhawks back even more for another 10 yards.
All right, 7-0. We got 1:09 remaining here in the first quarter.
That's going to put the Riverhawks back inside their own 20 as a starting field position.
And that's tough sledding.
Well, it's imperative here. You hold on to the ball, get a couple first downs.
Yeah.
Try to get a score on the board here before, on this particular drive, being that you're down 7. See what happens.
Yes, sir. All right, 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks. At their own 19-yard line. Oliver rolls to his right, fakes the handoff originally, completes a pass. Tackling around the 25-yard line of the Riverhawks.
I believe that was Kate Lewis on that reception on the right side. A couple yaks on that one. 2 yaks. They call, is it multiple yaks? Because it is yards after catch, after contact. Right. So really, yaks is like saying RBIs.
Right.
Baseball, so it's wrong.
Couple yaks.
You seen a yak?
I have seen a yak.
Yeah, you would have. You've traveled and seen yaks all over the place. I've never seen a yak in real life, just Animal Planet.
Right. 2nd and 4 for the Riverhawks. Hands off to, I believe that's Winecoop again. Can't really get anything out of that play.
We'll give him about a half a yard. We'll bring up about a 3rd and 3 or so. And that's the end of the first quarter, folks.
That's all she wrote. So it is 7-0.
7-0 Penn-Trafford Warriors over the Armstrong Riverhawks. Here in bright and sunny, well, it was today, Harrison City.
Harrison City.
That's where we're hanging. But you asked me, where exactly is Penn-Trafford? I go, I'm not actually sure what city we're in.
Right.
So I looked it up. Harrison City it is.
Whew.
Awesome little town. You okay over there?
I'm okay.
Brian goes down. If you hear silence for a while, that means Brian went down and I had to rush him to the hospital.
Yeah. Really trying to get that other camera working, but it does not want to cooperate tonight. I don't get it. That is so strange. I'm going to keep messing with it until we can get something working here, but we at least have one camera for you tonight. That's pretty much all we can do for the time being.
Until the camera gods come down and say, camera work.
Yeah. It'd be awesome if that would happen.
Well, our main camera went down. This was our backup.
Well, it wants to work, but it ain't cooperating.
Looks like it wants to work.
I know. Well. All right. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3, I think. Oliver getting some pressure in the backfield, and he completes the pass for the 1st down. That was Quinn Olson with the
Olsen
catch.
on that reception. Couldn't tell what the number was. At first I thought it was a 2, and I was like, it's impossible for 2 to throw to
Right,
2.
through to 2.
We're a little far away up here, which you can probably tell from our camera.
Yep.
Which is what we're used to normally, but here we go. 1st and 10, Riverhawks.
All right, Armstrong at their own 31. Another pass complete to Quinn Olson, but and there's a fumble.
I think they calling that a catch. I think it's
I'm not sure.
Incomplete
pass.
Incomplete pass.
So Oliver threw it to Olson, who caught the ball. He almost caught the ball at 25, but
And
got
then
smashed.
he caught a lap full of number 26 down there.
Yes, he did.
So he did. That's Nick Ponko. We've called his name a few times today.
Yeah.
First time on defense. Good play there by the youngster.
Amen.
Oh, I lost his name. Junior, 6'2", 185 junior.
That's a big boy.
Now, I graduated high school at 6'1", 185.
Did you?
I want that to be known. Yes.
All right.
The last time I was in shape to do much of anything.
Yeah. All right. 2nd and 10. And we have a whistle. Well, it looks like it might be a delay game on Armstrong. I don't know if the play clock ran out.
Yep, delay. Coach is going to hate that.
See how loose that thing is?
Yes. Yeah.
It'll be 2nd down for the Riverhawks. Oliver looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, his man, that's Mr. Cade Lewis again. He's trying to hold off the defender, and I think in doing so, he slowed down his route.
Yep.
The pass was overthrown.
Gave it his best effort there. He had the defender pretty much beat for the most part.
Yeah, he was past him, but the defender was right there with him.
Yeah.
He was trying to hold him off with his off arm. Go one hand style.
Yeah. Odell Beckham it.
Yeah, sure.
3rd and 15 for the Riverhawks at their own 26-yard line. Just over 11 minutes to play. Oliver getting some pressure. Ooh, tipped by the defender, intended for number 5, Quinn Olson. And Quinn couldn't get his hands off on it after the ball was tipped.
It was tipped by number 25. Yeah, Trent Brown with a nice layout tip on that one. Keep the ball from Olson on that pass. Going to bring up a 4th and 15 and bring the punt crew back out for the Riverhawks.
Well, the Riverhawks showed a little bit of promise there, but got backed up from the penalties, and then they're throwing the ball a lot more than normal. Corey, have you noticed that?
Well, yeah, and when you're missing your starting running back, and you're probably only averaging a couple yards on runs.
And the ball takes a Riverhawks bounce. It's going to be down to the 33-yard line of Penn-Trafford.
And I see some more laundry on the field there, Brian. Not sure what that's about. We'll find out for you. And let you know. So I want to do a shout out to the junior high team.
Yep.
Wonderful season they had this year. It was exciting to watch them. They unfortunately fell a little short in the playoffs last night against Keysport. But they had a heck of a season. So if you see any of those 7th and 8th graders, tell them so, out and about. It was a very exciting season. We can't wait to see what they do next year when they come up to the varsity level.
Yeah, absolutely. They played a hell of. And actually, it was a great game.
It was. Wasn't the best officiated game, but the kids on both sides were excellent. My voice is a little hoarse from trying to let the referees know that was wrong, sir.
Right.
So anyway, but yeah, so shout out to those boys. They had a heck of a season. Can't wait to see them next year. Handoff up the middle to number 8 of Penn-Trafford. That's Ben Grabowski again. Like it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5-ish. Called 2nd and 6. I'll go with what the big boy upstairs tells me.
Yep. right, it'll be 2nd and 6 now for Penn-Trafford. And direct snap. Quarterback keeps it himself. He's got some room to run over the 50, over the 40, and he's tackled out of bounds around the 30-yard line of the Riverhawks. Good run by Penn-Trafford.
That was Cody Yagamelli again.
That was a big run to get
Heck
that
of a
drive
run
started.
to get that started. It's almost a drive in itself right there.
Yes, it was. Wow.
1st and 10 from the 30 coming up.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the second
It's
quarter.
okay. All right, big first down gain for the Penn-Trafford Warriors. So it's 1st and 10 at the Riverhawks 30. I formation, number 6. Hands off to number 8, I believe that is. And he's tackled short of the 25-yard line.
Grabowski again on the run. He looks like he's their workhorse early.
Yes, he is.
Well, with him, they got a nice 1-2 punch in the backfield there with Yagamelli, the quarterback as well. They both can run, so you can do a lot of read option.
Grabowski's 6 foot, 205-pound junior for Penn-Trafford.
Yeah, some big boys on this team.
So 2nd down for Penn-Trafford. 2nd and 7. Number 7 looks towards the end zone, and he gets a completes the pass for another Penn-Trafford touchdown.
Nice pass over the middle. Tyler Boss, number 1 on the receiving end. Gonna put Penn-Trafford up 2 scores.
Wow.
Midway through the second quarter.
So the only time you're probably going to see our face tonight is for Corey's out of the week because
yeah,
we're having our
They're
main
probably
camera
like
went
they're
down
like,
on us.
Oh, we'll take some questionable football just to not see their faces on the,
Yeah.
on the screen.
Yep.
42 with the extra point there.
Well, that brings the score 14-0 Penn-Trafford. We got 9:10 remaining in the half. Penn-Trafford starting to get the engine rolling here. All right, folks. So Penn-Trafford up 14-0 on the Riverhawks here in the second quarter. 9 and a few ticks remaining before halftime.
On your out-of-town scoreboard, Jeanette over Springdale, 27-8. Karen Mack, 14 over Norwood at the half. And Gateway over Latrobe, 27-14.
So Penn-Trafford will kick off to the Riverhawks.
Back to receive number 5, Ben Olson, number 9, Katie Lewis, and number 19, Mason Sanders. Jack Miller taking out the Warriors.
Can you play with that?
Yeah.
Mason Sanders.
Return. Looks like number 19 for the Riverhawks. Mason Sanders on the return brings it back up to about the 27, 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 27 of Penn-Trafford for the Armstrong Riverhawks. Oliver in the shotgun. Winecoop to his right. Drops back. And he takes off up the middle with the keeper. Makes a move at the 35. Pushes a man up over 37-yard line for Riverhawks first down.
Runs for a first down for the Riverhawks. Stop by number 1, Tyler Boss.
Nice run by Oliver there. juked a guy, took another guy on, got the first down. Good opening play for the start of the drive. Riverhawks set up at the 38-yard line of the Penn-Trafford Warriors. Oliver in the shotgun. And fakes the handoff, takes the read option to his left for a gain of about 8 yards on first down. Going to bring up a 2nd and 2, just short of the mid-stripe line on the Penn-Trafford 46.
Defensive coverage by number 26, Nick Pongo.
All right. 2nd and 2 for the Riverhawks. 7:54 remaining here in the first half. 14-0. Riverhawks have the ball. They're in 46. Oliver hands off. I believe that was the wine coop again.
Yeah, didn't get, I think he lost about a yard on that one. Nowhere to sludge there in the middle. No, we've been reading all these sizes, and we haven't even got to the lineman yet. So Marlowe Robinson, the 5'11", 265-pound junior, with the tackle on that one. That's right, 265-pound junior.
Wow.
That's a big fella. Right there. Oh, they got a 6'3", 270 guy.
No kidding.
Yeah. Call his name.
Whoa.
Ball's picked off. Down the sideline.
And that's a Penn-Trafford touchdown. Wow.
And that was that guy. Nick Ponko jumped the route. He saw it coming. Picked the ball about midfield. And he was gone.
Went to the house.
He got it, yeah.
Pick
He
six.
stepped right in front of the receiver. He knew what was coming his way. Touchdown, Penn-Trafford, putting them up 3 scores here midway through the second quarter.
Penn-Trafford's going to go up here 21-0 here after the extra point attempt. And here's the snap. Ball's down, and the kick is good. So, folks, Penn-Trafford up 3 touchdowns, 21-0 with 6:56 remaining. Here in the first half, it's been all Penn-Trafford.
So far, it seems like Riverhawks get a little momentum forward, and then they either have had a penalty or, in that case, pick 6.
Right.
So they've been able to move the ball. But then you got to be perfect to beat a team like this.
Yeah. 7-1 Penn-Trafford right now. So once again, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors, flashing them on the screen. We appreciate everything they do. And that's the reason you're able to watch the game here live on YouTube. And we're going to address our camera issues for next week and see if we can get our
senior night.
Our good camera back. So Penn-Trafford will be kicking the ball off at their 40 to the Riverhawks. Here's the kick. Oh, they went for an onside kick. Interesting choice there, up by 3 touchdowns.
Want to put them away early. That's probably the way to do it. Nice recovery there by number 58 for the Riverhawks, who I don't even have on my list. So apologies to him. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Caden Rupp.
Caden Rupp, yep. Okay.
He's also 21 sometimes. Here we go. 1st and 10. Riverhawks going to set up at the 43-yard line of the Penn-Trafford Warriors. Oliver in the shotgun. Hands off to Phoenix Winecoop to the left side. Takes a hit. Keeps on trucking. Got himself about 3 yards there on first down. So the Riverhawks positive play on first down.
Brought down by number 51, Luca Butler, and number 64, Aiden Todd.
All right, 2nd down for the Riverhawks. 42-yard line. Oliver's in the shotgun. 3 wide, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, I'm sorry, 1 on the left. Oliver dropping back. He's scrambling, get big pressure, and he's sacked at the 40-yard line.
Taken down on
Wow.
that play by the rushing number 51, Luca Butler. Came busting through the line. Oliver tried to escape to his left, and he had little to no chance to get there. Tackled in the backfield.
Yes,
Big loss on second. Got to bring up another 3rd and long, looking about 13 or so yards here. Can't afford the negative plays when you're playing a team of this caliber.
Absolutely.
Got to constantly be moving forward. So let's see what the coaches come up with here on 3rd and 13.
And just to, let's say corner, does it say 5:22?
5:22.
5:22 remaining in the first half. Oliver, and that's pass is complete to Quinn Olson over the middle. And forward progress stopped to the 40-yard line.
Nice. Got about an 18, 19-yard gain there. Quinn Olson did a heck of a job holding on to that. He had about 6 Warriors around him clawing at the ball.
Yeah.
Held on to it, stood him up, blew the whistle. First down. See if they can use this momentum to get a score here before halftime.
And now we're under 5 minutes to play. Oliver hands the ball off to Winecoop, and he gets nothing.
Tough sledding for the little fella tonight. Not getting much up the middle. Looks like most of their running is going to be done off tackle.
Yep.
With them big boys in the middle. That was on that tackle, 61. He looks like that's Aiden Corbett. He's a 6'2", 230-pound junior.
He's a big boy as well.
Notice I'm saying junior a lot when we're talking about these guys making these plays.
That'll be 2nd and 10 for the Riverhawks. At the Warriors 39. Oliver drops back, looks towards the left, and he completes the pass. Got some room to run, but he's tackled just over the 20-yard line.
Nice play by Caden Lewis there. Got about a gain of a little over 20 yards and put him inside the red zone for the 2nd time tonight. It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 18-yard line. Heading towards the Warriors' end zone here. We got pass to the right, complete. Down to number 7.
Tackle just over the 5.
It's Darren Coop again, down to about the 3. So it's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Riverhawks inside the 5-yard line of the Penn-Trafford Warriors. Very nice play there to get you down inside. We were here before. Let's see what the Riverhawks do.
Yep.
Oliver in the backfield.
On this.
Handoff to Winecoop, and once again,
And he
there's
gets
no
stuffed.
room. In fact, there's negative room up the middle.
Yeah, that's
Looks
for
like he
sure.
lost a yard or 2 on that one. Looks like you're going to give him some forward progress back to the line of scrimmage.
So 21-0 with 2:50 remaining here in the first half.
Looks like they're doing a mini hurry up. Now Oliver looks over for the play. Back in the shotgun, Winecoop to his left.
3 wide receiver set. Trying to spread the field out. Oliver rolling to his right. Ooh, pass is batted away in the end zone or short of the end zone.
Yeah, Quinn Olson was coming back to the ball for that in the front corner of the end zone. Unfortunately for him, the defender for the Penn-Trafford Warriors, Ben Grabowski, now we're calling his name on defense too,
Defense and offense.
made the play to knock the ball away. 3rd and goal from the 3. Oliver once again looks over to the sideline for the play. So Riverhawks are in their stance, and it looks like coaches decided better of it. Timeout, Riverhawks. And that's their third one of the half.
Okay, folks, 2:29 remaining here in the first half. It's been all Penn-Trafford Warriors tonight, 21-0. Let's see if Armstrong can find a way to get it at the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Let's see what the coaches come up with after this timeout. You got to use your best play here, being that you need your best 3-yard play, as they say in the game.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
get in with try to get in, but you do have 2 plays here because you're definitely going to go for it on 4th.
Right.
So you have the option. You don't have to throw it here. You can run the ball. Maybe a read option similar to the ones that Oliver's had in the past. Or they also like the 2-3-yard hitch, as they call it.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Hitch?
I think
Is
so.
that a hitch?
I think that's
They
what
don't
they
call
call
it
it,
that.
Corey.
Kids don't call it that anymore.
No, not anymore.
I don't know.
Okay.
Nice crowd out here tonight.
It is a
This
beautiful
chilly
crowd.
evening. Is a community, some type of community
Some sort of
event,
community night
before the
tonight, I
game. That's why
believe.
we started a half hour late.
Yeah.
Very nice. It was scheduled that way. You know.
Yes, it was.
Oliver in the shotgun on the 3rd and 3. Goes left, looks for the
And
option.
he's sacked. Wow. Big sack from Penn-Trafford.
Yeah, that play had no chance. They had Wynkoop covered on the pitch. They had Oliver covered on the read. And they tackled them both in the backfield for a loss. So another 4th and goal here for the Riverhawks.
All right, so we're trying to zoom in here. But our picture is... This is our secondary camera, so we're going to try to see what we can do here.
Yeah, that's why I've been talking so much. Brian's over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to mess with the camera and
techie
trying
things.
to give you a little bit better.
Trying to help out. Pass in the middle. Intercepted. Flag on the play. Number 27 for the Warriors running up the sideline. Got it out to the 33. Let's see what the flag is. Looked like the receiver was interfered with on the play. Let's see what the... Ref decided was the back judge that threw the flag. Occurred in the end zone. There's a discussion going on right now. Don't know what they're talking about. Where are you going to dinner?
Yeah.
Thinking about just hitting sheets.
Couple devil dogs. Jeeps.
A pass interference on Penn-Trafford.
So it'll be half the distance.
Going to give half the distance.
So the Riverhawks have another shot here, trying to get in the end zone for the half. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. 21-0 Penn-Trafford.
Looks like they're going to mark the ball at the 2.5 yard line. Be a 1st and goal. So another fresh set of downs.
So let's see if the Riverhawks can finally punch it in.
I didn't think so. There is no automatic 1st down.
Yeah.
Sorry, my fault. I was looking at the chain gang again. I'll never do it again.
Right,
I'm thinking in my head that's still
Hey, man.
4th down, but I'm looking at the chain gang got a first up there.
That's all we can do.
All right, Riverhawks rush to the line.
And we got another penalty. Let's see what the call is here.
I'm not sure because the play started and then they blew it dead. Now they're calling an illegal substitution on the Riverhawks.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring them back to the 7 yard line. It looks like they may line up for a field goal now.
It is 4th and 3.
So It's 4th and about 7 now, with 7 or 8
Oh
with
yeah,
that penalty.
after that
So
5-yard penalty, yeah.
Oliver's going to
That's a good
line
point.
up with Pearson out this evening and attempt the 25-yard field goal, and it looks like Penn-Trafford jumped off sides.
Wow, so that'll move them back closer
So
now.
we're just going back and forth between
Yeah.
the 8 and the 3. That's what we're doing right now.
Offsides, Warriors.
So now, do they change their mind? No, they're still going to kick the field goal. So attempt to kick the field goal.
Jaden Oliver.
Oliver with the kick and wide left.
Wow.
Over the left.
Well, hey, good try by Jaden Oliver.
It's not his forte, but yeah, pulled it. It was long enough. Just yanked it a little left. So we're gonna go. It's still 21-0 as the Warriors are gonna take over inside their own 5-yard line.
Warriors will take over at the 20-yard line.
So the ball comes out to the 20.
Yep, so it'll be
That was a
1st and
little
10
high
for the Warriors. And pass is incomplete.
It's incomplete off the hands of number 33, Chris Conti there.
33, Landon Sickle.
He was open, just didn't make the catch.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be a 2nd 10. 1:15 left to go here in the second.
Okay. So 2nd and 10 for Penn-Trafford. Number 7 drops back, getting a lot of pressure. He completes the pass. Number 22, he's up over the 40, the 50, down to the Riverhawks 40, the 30, the 20. He's not going to get caught. He's going to roll into the end zone for a Penn-Trafford touchdown.
A little bit of our own medicine there with the screen pass to Palco. Number 26, we've said his name on OMD, Nick Palco tonight.
Yes, we
Took
did.
that
Yep.
screen pass from the left, made a move, had some blockers, in for the touchdown. 27-0. Penn-Trafford Warriors. 58 seconds left to go in the first half. The kick is up and good. So with that, 28-0. Penn-Trafford
Wow.
Warriors over the Armstrong Riverhawks. That went from bad to worse real
Yes,
quick.
it did.
With
Yes,
the
it
missed
did.
field goal in the next play, screen pass to the house, touchdown. It traveled 80 yards. Penn-Trafford up 28-0. 58 seconds to go here in the first half.
Okay.
And exactly repeats it for the Warriors.
The Warriors about to kick off. Little squib kick down the middle.
Oh. I believe that was that there? Xavier Williams
Xavier Williams on that return.
had a little bit of trouble at first with the ball, but then picked it back up.
Well, you know what they say about a football, Brian?
What's that?
No true bounces.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Due to the size, due to the shape of a football.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
It can go anywhere.
All right.
Remember Or the Hurricane game
They do.
against Miami.
Yep.
The Steeler game.
Uh-huh.
That punt stuck in the mud.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
That was a long time ago.
Damn.
Because I remember where I was at for that.
Yeah.
And that person hasn't lived there in some 25 years. So.
Jeez.
We're close to it. Phoenix Wine Coop.
He's still going. And the scrum gets him tackled short of the 50.
A nice 17-yard run on first down.
He was rambling hard.
38 seconds left. Now, this is where you'd like to have a timeout or two left, but unfortunately, the Riverhawks have none.
All right, so the Riverhawks will have the ball at the 49-yard line. And
another handoff to Wine Coop. Going to get about a yard. Unfortunately, I think the Riverhawks are going to run out of time here in the first half.
15 seconds remaining. I think they're just going to let the clock run out. They don't have any timeouts left. I don't know if they're even going to get a playoff. Yeah, they are. They're going to try to get one. Maybe. Nope, they're not.
Well, yeah, he just
they
started
let him
off.
go. And that's Oliver himself.
Oliver took a big hit on the left side. Got about 14, 15 yards on that one.
Yeah.
Nice little run to end the half. At least go in on a positive because they haven't had much positive other than that so far in the first half. Had some nice drives. Couldn't put the finishing touches on them, though. And you can't do that against a Penn-Trafford team that'll run you right out of the building if you make mistakes. So that's what we've had so far.
Well, folks, that's the end of the first half. 28-0 Penn-Trafford over the Riverhawks. And we're going to try to make some changes here, see if we can get some better camera quality for you. We said our main camera did go down. We're using our secondary one, our face cam right now. So we'll be back with you. We're going to the mic set up for halftime, and we'll see you shortly.
Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band, the field is yours for performance. Now that we kicked off our Sounds of the South with American Barn Dance, feel free to sing along now as we take the country roads to Tennessee as the band performs John Denver's Take Me Home, Country Roads, featuring our guard and soloist, Xavier Shoup. To close our halftime show this evening, the band closes one of the official state songs of Tennessee with the Tennessee Waltz, featuring soloists Joey Long and Haley McDonald. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band. The Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Jason Vaneski, Assistant Director Mrs. Melissa Vaneski, Guard Instructors Mrs. Tara Smith and Mrs. Courtney Eiler, Drumline Instructor Mr. Rob Reams, Marching Instructors Mr. Jason Krokota and Mr. Pat Cavanaugh, Woodwind Instructor Mrs. Charlene Krokota, Brass Instructor Mr. Lou Libar, and the voice of the Riverhawks Marching Band, Mr. Jake Hanish. This year's halftime drill was designed by Mr. Robert Harris. The Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band would like to wish the Penn-Trafford Warrior Marching Band the best of luck on the remainder of their season. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, the Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band would like to thank you for your kind attentiveness this evening. Go Hawks!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Proudly presenting the 2025 Penn-Trafford High School Marching Band under the field leadership of Drum Major Zachary Conti. Tonight, the marching band will present portions of a show entitled Choose Joy. The show begins with Beethoven's Ode to Joy in Mozart's Requiem and concludes with Randall Stanridge, Choose Joy. The Penn-Trafford High School Music Department is proud to present Drum Major Zachary Conti and the 2025 Penn-Trafford High School Marching Band performing portions of Choose Joy.
Underrated instrument, the flute. The flute. Yeah. Underrated instrument. Yeah, they would have.
Hello? What's that? Okay. Yes. Well, no. No, it isn't. What do you mean it's a video going from the screen? No, it's going in from the capture card into the HDMI port or the USB port on the computer. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, mine is
Thank you for your kind attention. We hope that you enjoyed the show. The Penn-Trafford High School Band would like to wish the staff and students of the Armstrong High School Marching Band and their director, Mr. Jason Vineski, continued excellence and safe travel throughout the 2025 season. The Penn-Trafford High School Band and Band Players Association will be hosting the Tournament of Bands Regional 8 Championship tomorrow in Warrior Stadium. There are 11 high school bands and the University of Pittsburgh Marching Band performing at the show, which starts at 4 p.m. Our performance is at 7:15, followed by the Pink Band at 7:30. Thank you, and we'll see you all next Friday for senior night.
It's time for cheerleader t-shirt toss. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 50-50 drawing. Get out your white tickets. And if this is your winning ticket, you're going home with $910. The winning number is 754896. Again, 754896. If that's your winning ticket, come on up to the press box to get your $910.
Great game. Great road. Hey, Penn-Trafford football.
Everybody stayed at home.
Trying to get back this time to Heinz Field. It's Hansberry. Rolls out to right. It's intercepted. Cam Sermon picks it off at the 32-yard line. He's going to try to reverse field all the way across and tries to get up over the defender, and he does. Cam Sermon, 32 yards on the interception return, and Penn-Trafford up 20-0. Through a hole, to the 40, to the 50, down the sideline. Cade Giacomelli is going to take it to the house for a Penn-Trafford touchdown, and these people are going nuts across the way. The Warrior Cave on their feet.
Yeah. There's one on board.
From
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to the beginning of the third quarter, and we're doing our best here to give you a little bit of camera quality. But like I said, our main camera went down, which is unfortunate, but hey, we got a secondary camera, a face cam.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah.
We'd be talking into a black screen and nobody'd be watching.
Yeah, it's always something. You know, Corey, when we go to these schools, like last week, it was the internet connection. They kept blocking some of the scripts.
Yeah. It's an adventure every time we come. I mean,
it is.
And it's, we get here at least an hour plus ahead of time to make sure we can weed out anything issues that we're having. But sometimes the electronics just say no.
Yeah, I mean, you deal with Wi-Fi issues, you deal with certain security protocols from each school's internet connection, and then
tonight we got all the freedom in the world and a bad camera.
I know. If I could run it from my house, everything worked perfectly.
Oh yeah,
right, Brett? What do you think?
And we'd have snacks.
We'd have snacks.
You know?
Yeah, that would be great. So you're not really going to see our pretty face tonight, which is unfortunate.
Sorry, I'm gonna have Mad Dog spin that sucker around because I brought a hat.
Yeah, we're gonna spin it around here shortly after.
Maybe at the end of the third, we'll do hat check.
After our remote guy Joe behind the scenes remoted in to try to help us with some camera settings.
Just get you a little zoom and be able to see figures on the field.
That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to start the third quarter. 28-0. Penn-Trafford is just rolling over the Riverhawks. Let's see if the Riverhawks will get the engine started and try to do something. And they squib kick it off the kickoff, and it's bobbled there a little bit. Picked up by the Riverhawks. Big hit, tackled short of the 35-yard line. So the Riverhawks will start. Looks like they're spotting the ball around the 33, 32 maybe.
Yeah, Mason Sanders picked that up after it bounced off of Max Zablocki, and then he bounced off the defender and went down hard. That was a hard hit.
Yeah.
Seen some hard hitting tonight, that's for sure. Be
So-
some bruises on the boys.
That's amen. So
Indeed.
1st and 10 for the Riverhawks at their own 33, 28-0. Beginning here of the third quarter, 11:55 remaining. Oliver in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the left. Olsen in motion, delivers the pass to Olsen, and picks up about close to 8 yards, I'd say, after the run, after the catch.
Yeah, you go about 7-8 yards after that one. A few yaks.
Yeah,
Nice little play on first down. Gonna bring up a 2nd and short.
good way to start the first drive of the Riverhawks for the third quarter. So it'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Riverhawks. Olsen the shotgun. And he fakes the handoff and tries to throw a pass, a lateral, and tackled immediately.
Yeah, that was, they saw that play coming there, and Kupik lucky to hold on to it because it was a lateral. That would have been a fumble if he didn't. Heck of a job just to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, he's hit immediately after the catch, but you're right, Corey.
Yeah, that was, he threw that backwards. It was number 16, Cal Doty, 5'9", 160. See, that's a normal size high schooler.
Yeah.
He's a junior.
There we go. And Oliver.
2 Olsen. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Olsen dropped that one.
Couldn't quite get his hands on it. Oliver had to throw it on the run, cross-body pass over the middle. It just didn't work.
And that's going to bring up a 4th and 5 on this first opening drive, and it looks like it's punt time again for the Riverhawks.
So Oliver deep to punt. Single player to receive the ball for the Warriors. And it's kicked just about right to him. Takes off running to his left. And he blows through a couple guys going down the sideline. He's got some blockers. And he's tackled short of the 20, but a heck of a run.
Colton Zaberski on that run back. Luckily for the Riverhawks, Theron Kupik was on his heels and tackled him, or he was going to the house as well.
Yes,
made a
he
nice little
was.
move around the 40, juked in. Defender went with him. He went back to the outside, ran down the left sideline. Got another 15 yards on that one. Heck of a run by the kid.
Amen to that. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the Armstrong 25-yard line, 28-0 I formation. Here's the snap, number 7. And picks up a receiver over the middle. He's trying to get in the end zone. And let's see if they signal a touchdown. It is a touchdown. That is a touchdown by Penn-Trafford.
It's like the tight end or halfback on that one. Number 33, Landon Stickle. Wide open over the middle. Defender meets him about the 3-yard line. He took it the rest of the way. Drug 2 defenders over the goal line for the touchdown. Penn-Trafford Warriors with the score.
Penn-Trafford adds on to their already big lead. And with the extra point attempt, it is good. So it'll be 35-0 Penn-Trafford.
Early on here in the third quarter.
Wow, big run off the kickoff and or off the punt, I'm sorry, and Penn-Trafford is explosive. And there's a reason why they're 7-1.
Yep. Yeah, and you're seeing the first drive of the second half. We're already saying new names we haven't said in the first. So,
yes.
They're definitely deep. They're definitely talented. Tough sledding for anybody that goes up against these Penn-Trafford Warriors this year.
I mean, Armstrong held their own there in the first quarter. They had ball in the red zone, but just couldn't get in a couple times.
Well,
you know?
it's like I said earlier. It's the mistakes. You cannot make mistakes against the top tier teams in this conference or any conference for that matter in Western Pennsylvania football.
Yeah,
You come out as
Penn-Trafford.
an underdog on the road late in the season, you pretty much have to play a perfect game or some wacky football things to happen, right?
Yeah.
That's how you win games like this. That's how you stay in games like this. But you need to keep it close late into the game to even have a chance. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be that type of evening for the Riverhawks. But
Here's the kickoff. And they
fake
reverse. Still running, got some room going down the sideline. Almost stumbled, but kept running, kept his feet moving, tackled over the 45-yard line.
They give Xavier Williams very good footwork on the sideline. Stepped out of a few tackles. Probably got an extra 30 yards that he didn't deserve on that one just from his hustle and keeping the legs moving.
Nice job by
Heck of a
Xavier
play
Williams.
by number 8, Xavier Williams.
All right, Corey, let's do it. Well, we can't do it yet. We're going to do it here.
Yeah.
After
Probably wait till the end of the
quarter. That's when we'll roll it out.
Yeah.
our special segment for tonight.
Our only segment.
Yeah, our only segment. 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks. Oliver hands the ball off. Nice run, a pickup of around 7 yards.
There's one coop on the carry there.
Maybe 6. Let's see where they spot the ball. It should then be 2nd and 3 or 2nd and 4. Let's see where they spot.
About a 3 yards it looks like from here.
So it'll be 2nd and 3, 9:21 remaining here in the third quarter. Oliver once again lined up in the shotgun. We got a 4 wide receiver set. Winecoop lined up to the left of Oliver. Oliver looking toward the sideline. And him and Winecoop switch sides. Oliver completes the pass to Quinn Olson, breaks a tackle, but tackled then out of bounds, short of the first down marker.
Yeah, it looks like he's about a yard short. Nice effort for Quinn on that one. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
So it is, Corey. 3rd and 1 for the Riverhawks.
That's a true one.
True one.
Yeah, it's
yes,
not a long
that is.
one. It's not a short one.
That's a true one.
It's a yard.
And unfortunately, it's hard to see
Yeah.
folks at home, but
Trust me, it's a yard.
it's a yard.
Bunch formation.
Oliver under center. It looks like we might have a timeout. All right, we're going to do it right now, Corey. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Nice camera action.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. This is the hat of the week this week. I thought long and hard about this one. I just want to let you know. Now, you will notice this is a Walt Disney hat. This is vintage. This is from the 80s.
Nice.
And it is not only from Walt Disney, but it is a corduroy cabbie hat that I dug out. If you look, this is an expensive hat if you go find it online because they don't make it anymore. So this is my hat of the week.
Very nice. Very nice.
There we go. There's the hat of the week. And I don't know. I did a little research this week on the hat of the week.
Yeah? Well, tell us about it.
Because I don't know if you know this or not, as we play with only one camera. But corduroy was invented in the 18th century.
I did not know that.
Yes, and it was a unique weaving of the threads that makes the corduroy, the ribbing of the corduroy.
Interesting.
And it was invented for workwear.
Wow. Well, that makes sense because
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yes, absolutely.
Tough stuff. All right. Oliver hands the ball up. Was that number 7?
That was Winecoop.
That was Winecoop again?
That was Winecoop again. Nice little run there for an eight-yarder.
I tell you what, it's really hard to see the numbers up here because this press box is so
It's
much
really
higher
hard
up.
for the people on TV.
I know.
'cause, all they see are shadows.
Yeah, for next week's game, we're going to get a camera situation
Got
figured
to
out.
see my hat. That's all.
That's right. That's what matters.
And then corduroy gained popularity in the 1950s for fashion.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of where the
missed
corduroy hat.
I missed my
came
brown corduroy pants.
from. Oh, yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Makes music when you walk.
Yeah. And that was Winecoop, the ball carrier, but he couldn't even get close to the line of scrimmage. The defenders from Penn-Trafford just swarmed him and knocked him back.
Yeah, it makes me think, Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that or
We'll
not.
have some spooky music for next week.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there we go. I can't wait to see what I can come up with Halloween for next week. But I was once a corduroy boy.
Oh, okay.
For Halloween. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's the easiest. They just need a bunch of corduroy. Got a hat, shirt,
pants,
boom.
whatever.
Instant
That's
corduroy boy. That's right. I was also bag man one year.
Bag man.
Yeah, that's where you take a bunch of bags.
Yeah.
And you just make an outfit out of it.
Yeah.
And then I cut out a paper bag with a big B on my chest.
Yeah.
And also from a paper bag, I made a mask.
Nice.
Yeah, a little simple two-eye mask. I was a bag man.
Bag man.
Yeah. And everybody asks me, they go, "What are you?" "A bag man." Of course.
So Oliver's pass in the end zone was intended for Xavier Williams, but he could not get his hands on it. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Riverhawks. And he completes that. Hard tackle.
Yeah, quick pass on that one
was
to the left.
number 1.
It was Kupek.
Costa Kupnis.
No, that was Kupek on that.
Well, Kupik?
Yeah. Number
Okay.
7. Costa's out.
That was number 7, sorry. But yeah, back to Halloween costumes. One of my fraternity brothers was garbage man. He took a big old garbage bag.
Yeah.
And then he just went through the garbage and taped random pieces of garbage.
Also,
used coffee filters, napkins, paper towels, cans. It was great.
Mhm.
It was great.
Yeah. I would do that for my yoga party.
Okay.
I would hang beer cans for my yoga.
Yoga. And Oliver throws the ball out of bounds. There wasn't any receivers open. That was 4th down, so it'll be a turnover on downs. And Penn-Trafford will have the ball back with good field position.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Had a nice drive going for the Riverhawks, and once again stalled deep in Penn-Trafford territory. So
Yep.
Warriors going to take over on downs once more.
Not much they could do on that
Up
one.
35-0. I don't look for them to be conservative in any way.
Nope. After attempting an onside kick, being up 21-0,
Yep.
that shows that they're not playing conservatively tonight.
Well, as well they shouldn't.
Yep.
Get all you can. That's what I say.
1st and 10 for Penn-Trafford on their own 21. And quarterback rolling to his right.
Tried to throw back shoulder there to number 25, Trent Brown. Short armed it a little bit. Incomplete pass.
Yakamilli,
2nd and 10.
number 5, the quarterback for Penn-Trafford.
They had to throw across his body on that one. The wide receiver did break free, but unfortunately, he couldn't get it downfield far enough. Having to stop and throw it across his body the way he did.
So it'll be 2nd down for Penn-Trafford. Huh. They moved the ball back to the 11.
Yeah, must have been a penalty there. It was a holding
Yeah, it
on
must
that
have
one.
been. I didn't
Thanks
see
for our spotter, Mad Dog.
Yeah, Maddox. Come on, buddy.
Yeah. On that one. 'Cause
So
I was
remain-
unsure myself.
That's right. So 1st and 20 at the 11 for Penn-Trafford.
Thinking about garbage and corduroy.
I think that is Yakamilli keeping himself.
A little keeper off the right side there. I got 2 or 3 yards back of the penalty, so I'll bring up a 2nd long here.
Just under 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
Making sure I had 3rd quarter up there.
Yeah, at least we can see that.
I did, yeah. Yep. Yeah, if you squint, it kind of looks like the Packers are taking on the
In the
Giants.
Snow Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just squint.
2nd and 16.
10 Rodney Hamptons out there.
There you
playing
go.
against Bart Starr or something. I don't know.
All right, 2nd and 16 for
Tired,
Penn-Trafford. Yakamilli drops back, has a
Oh.
return. A pass was thrown short, intended for number 34.
That pass was deflected, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, by number 24 of the Riverhawks. Warren Johnson got his hand on that. Unfortunate for the Riverhawks, it fell harmlessly to the turf, bringing up a long 3rd and 16 for the Warriors.
And that was intended for number 34, a Dominic Panigal. And he's a sophomore, 5'11", 180-pound sophomore. That's 3rd and 16 now for Penn-Trafford.
I'd say on this team, if you're a sophomore and playing, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, agreed.
They got a lot of upperclassmen, a lot of juniors and seniors on this team.
And we have a timeout, Penn-Trafford.
I changed the quarter, but I forgot to take the touchdown.
Oh, okay. All right.
Dang it.
So it's tough sledding here for Armstrong tonight. Down 35-0. And we knew it was going to be a tough game for the Riverhawks. And they're coming off a loss last week as well. Game they could have won.
Yeah, it was a tough game last week against Kiski. It's a team they match up well against. It's just two teams that do match up well against each other, I should say.
Yeah.
It was a tough fought battle. It wasn't the Riverhawks' best game of the season, that's for sure.
Right.
They're not bouncing back very well this evening.
No,
but,
not tonight.
You know, you're playing a top dog in a top division. You got to bring the A game and some.
Yes, you do. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Once again, we're sorry for the camera issues, but hey, you roll with the punches, and we're rolling, and we're punching.
Yeah.
We're punching with the secondary
Can't
camera,
see us.
our face cam. But,
yeah, we don't have no face cam. We had to use it for, we'll call it glare cam.
Yeah, glare cam, yeah. That's a good call on that one.
Tackle on that one. Warren Johnson, I believe, again calling the boy's name, number 24.
So it'll be 4th down for Penn-Trafford. And their punter will be pretty much in the end zone for the most part, on the goal line. Here's the punt. I believe that's Quinn Olson with the return.
They got about 5-6 yards on the return there.
Not bad, but I mean Armstrong's starting the game with good field position, but they have not been able to do anything all game.
Yeah, they've had some drives starting positive territory. They've had some positivity out of those drives, but it seems when it counts, Penn-Trafford's defense stiffens up and hasn't allowed them to score anything this evening. Not they haven't been close. They've had a couple first and goals, had a field goal attempt. It's tough when your field goal kicker's not in. The backup, usually it's not his forte,
right,
so to speak.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks on Penn-Trafford 33. And Olsen
passed the Kupek on that one, I believe, got about 7 yards.
Just over a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. 35-0 Penn-Trafford. It's been all Penn-Trafford. Powerhouse 518. And I'm betting Penn-Trafford is going to go deep into the playoffs this season.
It's a deep, tough team. It's rare you see teams with more players than us on the sideline.
Oliver keeps it himself, steps up in the pocket. Pressure was coming and just ran up the middle.
Got about 8 or 9 on that. It's going to give the Riverhawks a 1st down.
So, Oliver moves the ball to the 28-yard line at Penn-Trafford.
23, I believe.
20. Yep, okay. Yep, 23. There it is, yep. So 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 4 wide receivers set. Oliver in the shotgun. Rolling to his right, and we got a flag.
It's like we got an offside.
And they're signaling it's on Penn-Trafford. You think it's offside?
It's offside. He signaled offside on the defense. Must have lined up offside.
Yeah. So the clock has been stopped at 10 seconds here remaining in the 3rd quarter.
They're going to wind it. It's probably going to be the end of the 3rd.
Yeah, that's winding. Yep.
So clock's at 3 seconds. They're not going to have enough time to get this off.
All right, folks, that's the end of the 3rd quarter with a score 35-0 Penn-Trafford. It's been all Penn-Trafford tonight. Riverhawks can't really seem to get anything going on offense.
Yeah, they've been able to move the ball in spurts. You haven't
Yeah, in
seen any of the
spurts.
big plays. Penn-Trafford's D-backs and secondary in general seems to be very, very stout. They've obviously watched film on the Riverhawks and know that we like to go deep.
Right.
They've sniffed out the majority of the screens as well, which is a big part of the game for the Riverhawks. Kind of had to rely on going over the middle, short passing,
Yeah.
some outs. We've seen work and some nice runs. So it'd be nice for them to put a nice fourth quarter together here, maybe get on the scoreboard. To at least have some positivity to take home with it.
Yep. It's not even making connection. Well, that's the way it goes.
We're still trying to fix stuff. Right?
Yeah, but I think it's futile.
Pass to the right, Quinn Olson. Looks like they're going to give him a little short of the first down. Gonna bring up a second short. Oh, no. They do move it forward.
Well, yep, they're moving the chains.
It's going to be a first down at about the 12-yard line for the Riverhawks.
11:30 here remaining in the game. First and 10 for the Riverhawks. They're at the Penn-Trafford 12-yard line. Oliver hands the ball off. That's
Phoenix
the wine coop.
Yep. Got about 7 yards on. Nice first down run for the youngster.
Brought down by Williams. 49 plays well.
So that'll be second down.
For the senior. They're listing Phoenix as 5'10".
5'10".
Yeah,
I don't think so. Second and 4 now for the Riverhawks at the 8. And I can believe it's handed off to Winecoop again, but he's stuffed pretty much immediately after the handoff. I don't think he made any gain on that one.
No, they're gonna give him his forward progress at the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's it. Yep.
Gonna remain third down and this is a long three on this one.
It is. Open 2 consecutive handoffs to Winecoop. 3rd and 4 at the 6. Oliver looking in the end zone. He completes the pass, and it is a touchdown. Armstrong.
Quinn Olson on the reception, corner of the end zone, came down with it, got a foot in. Touchdown, Riverhawks.
The Riverhawks finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. 35-6. And it looks like Jaden Oliver is going to attempt the extra point with Daniel Pearson not playing tonight. Pearson, Armstrong's kicker. And Oliver takes that role tonight. Oliver makes the kick. Good job, Jaden Oliver. Nice kick.
There you go. Some positives.
Armstrong puts 7 on the board now. Got a big hill to climb with 10 minutes remaining.
They do, but they're on the board. Something positive. They had a stop on the drive before, forced the punt. Offense gets on the field, scores a touchdown. That's how you want to see it when you're a coach. It stinks that you're down 5 touchdowns when it happens for the first time, but there's enough time here in this game to make it interesting.
So if you see to the right side of the scoreboard there, we have a graphic by Sprankle's Neighborhood Market. Save big on their meats.
Yes.
What's your quote that you went on?
Oh, what was it?
It was, oh man, I don't remember what it was.
I know.
We had a new idea for a shirt for
Stinks to get old.
Sprankles.
I'll have to ask Ryan. He probably wrote it down
Yeah.
whenever I said it.
Oh my.
Get your meats.
Hashtag save on meat. Sprankle's Neighborhood Markets.
Yes, sir.
Go visit them in Katanning, Saxonburg, and Leechburg. 3 locations.
Yep. just at the Leechburg store the other day. I was at Saxonburg last week.
Yeah. What'd you pick up?
Nothing. Some
Nothing.
work.
Okay.
That's
For
what I
work.
picked up, some
Okay.
work. We're helping them out. They unfortunately had a little water leak down in Leechburg that took out their paging system. So
Oh, okay.
working with Windstream to get that back up.
All right. Awesome.
So we are for it. But, yeah, nobody needed to know that, but it's just information I had. It tipped my tongue. So
Corey wears multiple hats: broadcaster,
yeah,
sometimes camera guy,
that's right.
fixes stuff.
Yeah, fix random stuff. And
Here's the kickoff from the Riverhawks, received by Penn-Trafford. Running up the middle. And real nice run back up over the 35-yard line.
that was number 6, Daniel Lisbon on that one. The 6'1", 170-pound sophomore with
Wow.
the return.
A lot of sophomores on this team playing right now.
There is. There's a lot of youngsters. They got a lot of sophomores and juniors, and good mix.
And he was tackled at the 38-yard line. We got 9:45 remaining in the game. 35-7. Penn-Trafford on a chilly night here in Harrison
Getting
City.
here.
Yep.
Getting chilly. I wore the wool socks tonight too.
That's a good idea, Court.
The old left one's getting a little chilly.
I formation for Penn-Trafford.
Woolrich.
Hands the ball off to number 36. That's Orlando Diorio.
He's 35.
35, like 30.
Difference between a 5 or a 6. Warren Johnson tackled him. I know that.
So it'll be 2nd and 8, 2-yard gain for Penn-Trafford. With the ball at the 40-yard line, 8:55 remaining in the game. And Penn-Trafford, being the powerhouse football team they are, been playing a heck of a game. Riverhawks can't seem to find the answer. And the ball hands off again. And he gets plenty for the first down and about 6 or 7 more. That was, yes, Corey, that was number 35, Nico Cox. And
Yeah,
he was the,
5'11", 190 senior.
yeah, he was the previous ball carrier as well.
Yeah, it's I was questioning myself.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a 35, and then you said 36. And I'm like,
Right.
well, maybe it is a 6.
Yeah.
I don't. It looks like they got some second teamers in here.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter, getting them some time with the 8 minutes left.
So Cox moves the ball to 44. First down for Penn-Trafford. And that's Cox again. Picks up about 4 yards on that carry. So the Warriors will have the ball at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 4, going to bring up a 2nd and 6 on the Riverhawks 40-yard line. So I imagine this is going to be a run-only offense from here on out for Penn-Trafford. It looks like
That would
just trying
make
to
sense.
get out of here without any injuries.
Yeah.
Move on to next week. They cement their playoff spot.
High formation for the Warriors. And Iacomelli hands the ball off to number 4. He's breaks all kinds of tackles. Looks like about a 16 or 17-yard gain.
Yeah, it's number 4, Alex Nicolette, a 5'9" senior, taking some peeps with him as he rolls inside the red zone.
Heck of a run.
Warriors.
And the Riverhawks defense has got to be getting a little tired out there right now. And 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the Riverhawks 18. 6:28 remaining in the game, 35-7. High formation again. Number 14 in motion for Penn-Trafford. Iacomelli hands the ball off again to number 4. Breaks a couple tackles up over the 10-yard line.
That was Nicolette again. 5'9", 190. He's got a little bowling ball in there. And this time of day, unfortunately, he remains down. Late in the game, you need a back like that.
So we have a player down on the field. and we'll be right back.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
And the injured player is up on his own and walking to the sideline. That's good to see. Nobody wants to see injuries,
nice to
especially.
see Alex Nicolette get up and walk off under his own power there. He was in some short-term pain, we'll call it.
Definitely don't want to see injuries this late in the season. So 2nd and 2 for the Warriors. Number 31 goes in motion. Giacomelli hands the ball off to number 35 again. That's Nico Cox. I don't think he got the first down. Maybe
He got
picked
about
up
a yard there. It's going to be a 3rd and 1.
So 5:20 remaining in the game. 35-7 Penn-Trafford. It'll be 3rd down and 1 at the Riverhawks 9. Giacomelli running back on either side, hands the ball off again to Cox. And Cox rolls into the end zone for a Penn-Trafford touchdown.
He just bounced off defenders as he weaved his way to the end zone on that one. That's impressive.
It sure is, Corey.
When you can come out and just run the ball right down the other team's throat to cement the game away.
It's a dynamic powerhouse team here, Penn-Trafford is.
It is. And it shows the team to say, hey, okay, you scored a touchdown, and we're not even going to throw the ball. We're going
to run it in.
Score one ourselves just to cement the game.
Yep.
Extra point attempt coming.
And it's good. So Penn-Trafford 42, Riverhawks 7. Under 5 minutes to play in the game.
Well.
So Penn-Trafford up 5 touchdowns. That's a pretty insurmountable lead to overcome this late in the game.
That was number 6, by the way.
What's that?
Touchdowns.
Touchdown number 6, but they're up 5.
Right, they're up
Yeah.
5. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. I did do some good math there, Corey.
I wasn't sure. I misheard
you.
you.
were questioning my math.
I'm blaming it on my old ears.
Yeah.
I always try to catch you in your math.
I know, because I don't like math.
Math's one of those things I'm decent at it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't hate it.
Right.
I use it every day.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I do too
it works.
for the most part, but
I'm
I'm more of a visual guy.
Yeah. I'm the guy that tries to beat the calculator. Like, they give you 3 numbers and the boss is over there punching numbers in, and I'm like, 235. And he's like, 225. And I was like, I forgot to carry the 1.
Man.
Ouch.
And Penn-Trafford the squib kick to the Riverhawks. Not much after picking up the ball. Riverhawks will be backed up. Let's see. 37-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad little return. Max Blocky picked the ball up there, got as much as he could.
Yeah.
Not used to carrying the ball all that much.
Right.
He's a primary defender, but did a nice job. Pick up the squib. Give the Riverhawks some good starting field position. Nice and put a solid drive together here. Get a nice score.
Yep.
At least go in with the week on a positive before senior night coming up next week against Franklin Regional.
4 minutes and a few ticks remaining here in the fourth quarter. 42-7, Penn-Trafford. Once again, Oliver in the shotgun. Hands the ball off. And he's tackled for a loss. About a 2-yard loss on that carry. That was Phoenix Wine Coop, the ball carrier.
There was miscommunication there. It looked like the line was blocking right, and they tried to run left. I didn't understand that one.
It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Riverhawks after the 2-yard loss. Ball at the 35-yard line.
Dio Beck,
39
quarterback now.
35. Yeah, okay, Dio Beck in. So Beck hands the ball off. And that's Phoenix Wine Coop, the ball carrier. He's tackled short of the first down. Probably be
very nice 11-yard run, though, on 2nd and 12. Puts them in a third and short situation.
Just over 3 minutes to play in the game, folks. 42-7. And as we said, Dio back in at quarterback. Oliver takes a seat. Probably resting him for next week. With the score being as it is, giving some other guys a chance to play. Good run from the Riverhawks. That'll move the sticks. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, Phoenix got a couple on his own there, and then the rest of the team helped him get the next 3 yards. So nice little team effort. I mean, we've said it all year. This team doesn't give up.
No, they don't.
Even though they are down 5 scores here late in the 4th quarter, they're still going to try their hardest, as it looks like Phoenix's day may be done.
Yep.
As he goes to the sideline.
So Riverhawks with the first down, 1st and 10 at the 50. 2:10 remaining in the game. Dio Beck. And a ball carrier is tackled in the backfield.
Number 20, Ridley Law on the carry. Sophomore.
4-yard loss for the Riverhawks. So he's a sophomore, Ridley Law.
Yeah.
Okay.
To my memory, he may have a carry or two this year, but I don't recall. That might be his first carry of the year, at least at the varsity level. I'm not sure.
I do remember seeing him play in the JV team.
Yeah. A 5'10", 145-pound running back linebacker.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing dude's stats out today.
There we go. Dio Beck, pass complete.
Nice catch, Quinn Wilson.
That's Quinn rolling down the sidelines and pushed out of bounds over the 20-yard line.
Got inside the 20 on that one. Going to set the Riverhawks up in the red zone.
A little bright spot for Armstrong here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Late in the 4th quarter, about a minute 10 remains. But if they can get another quick score, something to hold their hat on tonight. Riverhawks have the ball at the 20-yard line of the Warriors. Under a minute to play now. Beck hands the ball off.
Ridley Law again.
Nice run by Ridley Law, short of the first down marker. It should be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, nice 9-yard run, saw the hole, got downfield. Good pickup.
Yeah, absolutely. And about 30 seconds remains here in the game. Let's see if Armstrong can punch one more in before the end of the game. Dio back in the shotgun. Ooh, looks like there might have been a false start on the Riverhawks.
Like a legal motion of some kind.
Yep, false start.
Like Kupek took a little step prior to the...
So that'll back them up. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they move the ball back.
And the clock is running with 12 seconds left, so this may be the last
Probably it.
play of the game.
Back to the 16 of the Warriors. 5 seconds remains. Dio Beck completes the pass.
Max
Fighting for yardage of blocking, but he's short. And he does not get in the end zone. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the game tonight. Final score, Penn-Trafford Warriors 42, Armstrong Riverhawks 7. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's High Top Sports broadcast of Friday Night Lights High School Football. And, Max, why don't you send the camera over to us?
He's not paying any
He's not even paying attention.
Paying no attention.
Send the camera over to us so we can send it out. Well, tough game tonight, Corey.
Tough game. It was a tough game.
Had a camera go down.
Tough game all the way around.
Yeah.
Tough game for us.
Yeah.
Tough game for the Riverhawks. unfortunately. But they'll take this. We'll head back to Kittanning and hopefully come next week against having a much better showing against Franklin Regional.
At home.
At home. That'll be senior night, I believe. It's the last game of the regular season. So it'll be good to see them hopefully go out on a high note.
Right.
I know this is disappointing, but we kind of knew what we were up against this evening.
Yeah.
Coming into it, they would have had to play perfect, and obviously Penn-Trafford would have had to make some mistakes for this to be a close game.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But, the kids gave their all. Looks like they got out relatively healthy, so that'll be good for next week. So,
Yep. My name's Brian
that's all
Schaefer.
I got. And I'm Corey Schaefer.
Why don't you send us home, Corey?
And we'll see you next time.